How's everyone doing today? Are we having fun? Are we learning about wellness? Was this worth it? Thank you. I'm excited now to present and invite, first of all, but for the presentation of the award for Leadership in Community Health, Stanford Healthcare Tri-Valley. Please, everybody, give a huge round of applause. I'd like to invite John Sensiba, Mayor Jack Balch, Mayor John Marchand. Please, if you can come present yourselves at stage. I'm going to hand the microphone to John Sensiba to say a few words of recognition.
Thank you, Rena. What a great crowd today. Holy cow, I had no idea what to expect. Obviously, this is a good thing for the community. Hi, Margaret. My name is John Sensiba, and I've been volunteering for the local healthcare system for close to 20 years. And have seen over the last, it'll be 11 years in May, since Stanford really came to the rescue of our local Tri-Valley Hospital. And the amount of investment and the impact that they've made is really incredible, more than we could have ever imagined when we did the transaction, like I said, close to 11 years ago. It was really amazing and eye-opening to see the team address the largest health crisis in the last 100 years when COVID hit. And if we had remained a standalone hospital, I'm not sure what would have happened, but it wouldn't have been nearly as good as what happened due to our affiliation with Stanford. We had testing. I don't know if you remember when testing was a big deal. You'd send off a sample and you'd get it back 4 or 5 days later. It may or may not have been right. And all that time, a patient is taking up a room and using up precious PPE, a term that we all learned early in 2020. We had Stanford University, developed the first testing and was able to get us results in less than 24 hours early on in the pandemic. Unbelievable for our community, to free up space, to free up equipment, and to stop burning through the PPE that was so hard to get. Another fantastic thing was the supply chain team at Stanford and Palo Alto, and how they were able to supply us with the things that we needed to treat our community. I watched as Monica and Mino, the staff at Stanford Tri-Valley, acted like they had already been through this drill. It was unbelievable, the teams that they pulled together, the things that they did. Our staff was so afraid, as was everybody. Our staff was so afraid, they didn't want to have to go home to their families after they potentially had been exposed to the coronavirus. So they didn't know what to do. And our executive team and the folks from Stanford brought such confidence to our staff and to our patients and to the community. Really incredible. Rick Shumway, who is here on stage, was our CEO at Stanford Tri-Valley at the time, and he's now the COO at Stanford in Palo Alto. Rick and the team stood up testing sites. You remember that you could drive into the Alameda County Fairgrounds and get tested? They also set up treatment sites when vaccines were available for COVID-19. It was great if you had a car and a phone, which most people in the Tri-Valley do, but not everybody does. So how do you get to the people who maybe don't speak English, don't have a smartphone, and don't have a car? Well, a team devised ways to reach out into the community and help those people as well. So this is a really appropriate award, and Arena, thank you for thinking of the award and for thinking of Stanford Tri-Valley as the first recipient. It really is appropriate. It's a fantastic team, fantastic things that they've done for the community, and I'm so proud to have been involved over the last 15 or 18 or 20 years, however long it's been. And I see many of the staff in the audience, so thank you, all of you.
Thank you so much, John. May I invite John Marchand Livermore, Mayor, to say a few words?
Well, those of you who were here on March 16th, 2020, the world as we know it ceased to exist, because that's when everything shut down with COVID-19. And one of the things that we do very well with cities is we're very good at bringing people together to solve a problem, to solve a crisis. Except in this case, the problem was bringing people together. You couldn't bring people together because that just made the problem worse. So as John pointed out, the partnership that we had with Stanford and with the Alameda County Fairgrounds, Las Positas College. Everybody came together, and literally at that time, we were building the plane as we were flying it. These were uncharted, this is uncharted territory. And of course, we all became very familiar with phrases like pivot and resilience, and you're on mute. So all of these things that came together, the wonderful partnership, the community came together in a way that we had never done before. And a large part of that was, in fact, Stanford, Tri-Valley Health. So sincere appreciation to everything that they have done. Rick, we went through a lot of stuff. Welcome Misty here as well. You're inheriting a great organization, and I'm very proud to have been a partner, and I look forward to continuing that partnership. Mayor Balch.
Yeah. Thank you. I think the prior two speakers really summarized exactly how I feel as well. For the ability to speak on the residents of Pleasanton, Stanford, Healthcare, Tri-Valley, not only is investing in all of us, it's investing in us in ways we may not know. They have just formed a sponsorship with us to rebrand our Burnell Community Park, as you may have seen late last year, and we've kicked that off. So they're always looking for ways to advance the mission outside of just the clinical that we may have thought of. So they've attended so many of our life science symposiums and been constant sponsors for so much to advance the quality of life, not only in Pleasanton, but in the Tri-Valley. So I just wanted to echo my thanks, my true appreciation for the partnership. We look forward to supporting their continued growth. We hope to see that soon and go from there. Thank you so much.
And so with that, Rena, do you want to present the award?
It's for you to present, please, to Misty and Rick. And just for photo op, may I invite you to come on our green carpet, please, Rick and Misty? Beautiful. Beautiful, thank you. We get to hold it. Exactly. Thank you so much again. You already know how I feel about the organization. It's been an honor and a privilege to serve as the community board member. And I cannot speak more highly about the heart-led leadership that I have witnessed in my term so far, and the exciting things that Misty has planned for our community. We are in really, really good hands. So another round of applause to Stanford Healthcare Tri-Valley. And I'll now, actually you can't go, I'll now invite Jojo Hall to please come on stage, as well as Raj. We have some proclamations for Stanford. I'll hand it off to you, Joe.
Thank you very much. Let's give a big hand for Rena and her staff. I mean, it is amazing seeing so many green shirts. They're like there to answer any question, and they're just following you like, you can't get lost. So I really appreciate the work and the dedication, Rena, what you have put together. This is your first annual, and we're looking forward to another 25 years of this, and it's going to get bigger and bigger every year. Maybe at some point we'll have to take this to the Alameda County Fair. Where's Mr. Mayor over there? So fair belongs to everyone. So with that, I have one proclamation from from Alameda County for Rick here. And it's too long to read, so I'm not going to read it. But it does, if I read it, it would probably take another 5 minutes. I'm sure you guys got other things here. So I want to make sure, it's just appreciation from the whole Alameda County for the work you have done, just like John Sensible, what he said a few minutes ago, and both John and Rick, and obviously Raj has got a few words to say after as well. Thank you for everything you have done, and this is for you. And let's everyone get on the green carpet so we can take a picture. Come on in. Come on in. And I have one for Rena from state of California, and that is from our Attorney General, Rob Bonta. He couldn't be here. And my promise next year is if we get the right people elected, we'll have the governor here too. And that's what we need, and that's why we're going to need a bigger place than what we have. But Rob would have been here today. Unfortunately, there's a lot going on in San Francisco. You may have heard over the last couple of days, they've been all busy doing what they need to do to make sure they stay in the election and get elected. And with that, I want to just the same, we won't read everything on here, but I will make sure it's held right side up. Rena, this is for you again. Everything that you have done is greatly appreciated, and it's recognized not only here at the Tri-Valley or the Alameda County, but at the Capitol in Sacramento as well. So thank you very much for that. Thank you. And I'm going to hand it over to Raj Salman here. Thank you. He is representing the biggest Indian community in the country.
Well, good afternoon. It's a great honor to be here in beautiful San Ramon in the Tri-Valley. So our mayors let me in, make sure I could come here. And I want to thank all of you for organizing. I want to thank my good friend Joe Johal for always flagging issues and concerns in the Tri-Valley. He has been a great leader and a great source of support to many of us. And I look forward to his guidance. And he told me that this is the event to come to. And on behalf of the City of Fremont, I want to thank all of you for organizing this event. This is such a powerful event because, we are, focusing on wellness for the mind, for the body, for the spirit, by community outreach with practical resources for everyone. And this is very important. I also want to recognize the heart behind this. All the proceeds tonight are going for feeding families who have the need, who need the resources. And so I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. And on behalf of the City of Fremont, I also want to recognize my colleague, Council Member Yang Xiao. He's also running for Assembly, 8025. 24, sorry. So this is just a plug. So Rena, if you could just join us, I want to present this certificate on behalf of the entire City of Fremont.
Come right here.
Wow.
Yeah, yes.
So you want to make sure you're in the center. Not like put the ladies on the outside.
That's right.
Wow.
I want to recognize you for your heart, your compassion, and bringing our community together around wellness. So congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I do want to honor and give this award to everyone in the green T-shirt right there. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is not an honor for me at all. This is an honor for our family, the Wishing Well family of HEALFest and Free Meals, and I love you all so much. Nothing happens without them. Thank you. And thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you to all the mayors as well. I know there was a little bit of confusion as to what time you're supposed to show up and what are you supposed to do and this and that. I'm glad you're all here, and next year we'll make sure we'll get your picture and everything on the program, so it gets to, you'll get recognized before you get here as well. We'll do that next year. Thank you.
We're used to it.
We're used to it. Thank you. I had to do a lot of pulling and pushing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.